willing to bet my left nut that not a single person in Michigan has any sort of Scottish blood.
Your home would smell like fox urine all of the time.
4 afternoons with Jake and Logan Paul.
That's worse than death. Hold on.
If rings are acceptable, why is ringworm not?
You should have that piss drawer so you can protect yourself from women and other natural predators.
VTubers aren't interesting. They're losers, all of us.
Objection!
Who is paying Grimmi?
My gavel. Perfect. Welcome everybody to Hot Takes Court, where we defend your bad takes. I'm joined today by GhostySaige and Grimmi. We were talking about cats.
Oh, yo. You want a cat?
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you.
No.
I'm
That's
sorry.
always the response.
I have dogs, and they're Ghosty. You could get another cat, right? Why have one when you could have 12?
I got 12 fish. I got like 200 fish actually, and now I have a cat and I have 2 dogs. I'm very quickly becoming an animal hoarder.
Fish don't count. They don't require a lot of attention.
What?
Objection!
Objection!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was a hot take. My bad. If you're new to Hot Takes, this is just a fun little courtroom. I asked members of all 3 communities to submit their hot takes. I'm going to force the lawyers on either side to defend those takes. Ghosty, are you ready to defend what's on this screen?
I'm ready to defend just about anything. I'm a good lawyer.
Absolutely. All right, then this one says, the Loch Ness Monster was never real. It was just a big piece of driftwood that had really bad lighting.
The Loch Ness Monster was never real, because what do you mean that it was spotted in multiple different lakes? Lakes don't go into the ocean unless it's an ocean lake. And most of the time when they spot the Loch Ness Monster, it's in one lake. One shitty little lake. And then they're like, actually, it's in fucking Michigan. Well, how the fuck did it get to Michigan, bro? That's not how the Loch Ness Monster works unless he teleports like the freaking Sasquatches. It was probably a piece of driftwood. And driftwood is really good for aquariums.
So you rest your case?
I roast my guess.
Then we'll turn to the prosecution. Prosecution, you can go right ahead.
So, Ghosty, you're telling me that you don't believe that there was a fisherman that found the Loch Ness Monster, but chose not to expose that the Loch Ness Monster was in that lake in order to protect their brave and proud friend, the Loch Ness Monster. It was a beautiful made-for-kids television movie, a spin-off of Gravity Falls. You're saying that's not real?
I am saying that's not real. It's not real because why would a fisherman not put that shit in a tank?
What if he loved them, though? What if he cared for them deeply and, just every moment he was like, all right, time to make my millions, but he saw the beauty of nature and went like, oh my god, I could never do this to her. She deserves to be out here in the water. She deserves to be with her kind, even if she's the last. And then he sees a baby that somehow, they somehow had a child, and they're like, oh my god, this is beautiful, I can't do this. So he has to start telling everyone and has to hide her, and they become best friends, and then in the end they're able to get to the ocean.
Grimmi, no fucking Scotlander is gonna move to motherfucking Michigan.
That's fair.
In Michigan,
Michigan
they
sucks.
don't even have pure water in Flint. How is Nessie gonna survive there?
Is Flint, Michigan, where the Loch Ness Monster lives?
No, that's irrelevant. Flint, Michigan is in Michigan, and no good Scotlander who lives in fucking Scotland of all places is ever gonna be like, hey, Nessie, let's move to Michigan. How is he gonna get her over there? He got some Titanic-ass ship to bring her over, and nobody saw that, but we still get shifty kind of pictures of Nessie here and there?
Yes, I think that's possible. I think that a Scotland's heart is so beautiful and full of energy that he could do it. He could
No
just I gotta save
Scotlander!
this creature.
Zero Scottish people are in Michigan. I'm willing to bet my left nut that not a single person in Michigan has any sort of Scottish blood.
Whoa, we actually already got someone fact-checking. The 2020 U.S. Census Ancestry Tabulations report 207,000 Michigan residents of Scottish ancestry. Yes!
Objection!
Go ahead.
Objection to chat! Objection to chat!
You can't just object to the chat.
If you're from freaking Scotland and you move to Michigan, you're already crazy. So the guy who thinks he saw Nessie is definitely crazy if he moves to freaking Michigan.
Okay.
Can we get another fact check? Because the Great Lakes are absolutely connected to the ocean.
Oh,
That could be connected to Scotland as well. If it's connected to the ocean, that monster can go anywhere.
Are you insinuating that Nessie is everywhere?
I think she can leave if she'd like, yes. That's what I am insinuating. It could have been a brave and powerful man that went, it's my duty to get you back. to where you belong. And then he could have spent like 6.5 hours every day channeling a canal for her to go underneath and actually get back to the ocean and her kind and her children and her family, and it would be the most beautiful Disney movie ever. They would make a statue of him, and it would be next to a thing of driftwood so as not to upset the memory of that wonderful man that did it all for Nessie.
Did they make a movie with a piece of driftwood?
I will make this movie. I will begin the script immediately. You will be my co-writer. I'm hiring you.
Yo, actually, that sounds like a good idea. I'm kind of poor right now, and I could actually write a movie
I'll be
about
producer.
it.
I think I need to be producer for that. That sounds like it fucks. Okay, we are gonna turn to our jury. This take is guilty, which means Grimmi, because you won this case, you get to decide the punishment for Levi Sheamus. Yes, not for you, Ghosty.
I'll
You're good. You can take the punishment in Seamus's stead if you're really feeling
No,
it.
I'm
but-
good. No, I'm good. Give it to Seamus.
You're gonna go and you're gonna clean Michigan's water so Nessie can experience that city too.
That was a good first round. I think that you both are sufficiently pumped up. That was awesome. Grimmi, you will be defending this take.
I'm ready.
Wasps should be considered as house pets.
For time as long as man can remember, we've needed something to protect our homes. Dogs, yes, but they can just bark when they get excited or see another little animal on TV. But wasps, unflinching, dedicated creatures. No one's gonna try to break in. Your valuables are safe. Your wasps will do everything they can to make it so you never have to see another human being. They will be there at your beck and call should they hear a needle drop. And I think that there's no downside to this.
Objection!
Yes?
This bitch is whack. I could give you 6 reasons off the top of my head. They provide little opportunity for companionships. They present a safety risk. They are difficult to contain. Their lifespans are short. Their natural behaviors conflict with domestic life. And 6, how are you gonna find a vet?
That's a really cohesive list. Hold on.
They exist in our natural food chain for a reason. They're not disconductive to our natural everyday life. There are vets and people that are very hyper obsessive over every animals. Is it not you that has like 17 beta fish in different tanks?
Objection! I have 10.
Objection! That's more than I thought it would be. 17 was an exaggeration, dude. How do you have 10?
Wasps are literally opportunist stingers. You're gonna be liable if your wasp starts stinging people out of nowhere.
You could make the argument that the wasps are simply living on your property, but you have no claim to them.
But that leads me back to point number 3 that I made earlier, where they are difficult to contain. How are you going to contain it on your property?
I think if you give them the materials to make their nests in designated locations and apply fox urine to different trees, your home would smell like fox urine all of the time. And you would also feel like garbage. And you would be living in chaos and probably like have some sort of like both physical and mental illness at that point. But they could coexist in your home with enough fox urine.
There's no safe way. It's not a safe pet to have. It's not an ethical pet to have. And overall, it's just not right.
The jury can vote. One's in chat if you think that this take is innocent, that wasps should be considered as house pets. And 2's in chat if you disagree that they should not. It's looking like the jury has decided that this take is guilty, which means, Ghosty, you get to decide the punishment for Taft.
Death!
You can't resort to death every time. I mean,
Maybe I'm being extreme. 4 afternoons with Jake and Logan Paul.
that's worse than death. Hold on.
Yeah. Both of them? I don't think... I don't know about that one.
I maybe could have handled one of them. Ghosty, you are going to be defense. Giving someone ringworm is an acceptable form of proposal. It's how I proposed to Coco.
You know, anyone can wear a diamond, but it takes real dedication to share a matching fungal infection. Diamonds say, I love you. Ringworms say, our skin cells have become a unified ecosystem that bonded and created more of them, just like the funguses that are known as children. And you know, it's memorable, it's affordable, it's a shared experience that you can have with your ringworm lover, and it's literally a ring. It's in the name. If rings are acceptable, why is ringworm not? And sickness and in health starts before the wedding with your ringworm.
All right.
Everything you said is like, okay, I have to take a medicine that makes it so my entire body burns all of the time.
Burning
Like
with
you're-
love.
No, it just burns. It just
Burning
burns.
with love
It's
and love
extremely
for
uncomfortable.
your partner.
It's extremely uncomfortable. And no, you
You
don't
know, that's
automatically
in
get married.
sickness and health. You know, you're going through the hard stuff with your partner. You're burning for them. You're burning. So who are you engaged to then, Grimmi?
I don't have anyone I'm engaged to. I just have
are
ringworm.
you?
Do
Nah,
not give
that's-
anyone else ringworm.
It's
the
like
cat gave me ringworm.
Objection! It's Grimmi is suggesting that she's in love with the Eiffel Tower, like that person from My Strange Addictions, where they
What?
got married to an inanimate object. Grimmi, I don't know how I feel about your marriage. It seems
What?
immoral.
What? No, I think if someone gives you ringworm, they are suffering immensely and they need medication that'll also make their blood feel like they are burning all of the time. You should give it to no one that you care for. Ever, 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 ever. I haven't given anyone ringworm. The cats gave me ringworm, though. But they're very cute little kitties, so...
Objection! Would you not say that the cats love you?
They love me? But they don't think they wanted to give me this. One of my cats, like, when I open the refrigerator, like, the kitten just runs in and tries to lick the bottom of it, even though I've cleaned it 5 times. Like, they do a lot of stuff they don't really have any reason to do.
Couples who overcome challenges together, they grow stronger. Few challenges are more immediate and, you know, consequentially gross than, you know, synchronized itching with one another. Just like
It is-
Beyonce said, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. And they meant literally all over your body.
It's not even a ring. It's just a giant rash. It's just giant rashes. And people thought they were worms because they were in the olden times. You go buy that woman a diamond. Go buy that woman a diamond. Stop being cheap. Stop trying to make this a thing. You go and buy that woman a diamond. She deserves a diamond, honey. She deserves a diamond. She deserves something nice. You can get one on Etsy for, like, they're lab grown now. They're like $200. You don't have to go big. You just have to not give her an infectious disease.
You heard it here, guys. Grimmi doesn't believe you should overcome challenges with others, and Grimmi also believes you should shell out a fortune to show that you truly love someone when you don't need to.
I'm gonna link you on Etsy to what you need to see to start buying this woman a diamond and stop giving her an infectious fungal disease that makes it so you can't sleep, can't eat, and you feel like you're slowly dying.
And now Grimmi is suggesting that it has to be a woman. You could give ringworm to anybody. It could be your lovely male spouse. It could be some yaoi, some man-on-man ringworm action.
What?
Grimmi, that's just insensitive. It's just insensitive.
Insensitive to who?
Sensitivity with your rash to your lover. So get your ringworm for your spouse today, jury. Show everyone you love how much you love them.
Let us turn to the jury. That's a lot of guilties right off the bat.
Hey, there's a lot of ones. There's a lot. Guys,
No one-
share your itchiness with the one you love.
No one wants a fungal infection where you have to take medicine that makes you feel like you're constantly pooping and dying.
This take is guilty. Very guilty.
What?
I'm
I
sorry.
thought I had a good. I'm sorry to defend that well. What the heck?
I think you did a solid job. I
Aw,
think you were
thanks.
dealt a losing hand. Grimmi, what is the punishment for Jay Watts?
I say that you have to go on Etsy and
Ringworm.
find your lover a beautiful ring.
The relationship between Jay Watts and Coco is still meant to be smiles. You should be allowed to have a piss drawer at home. Go right ahead.
Okay, I can't do this.
What do you mean you can't do this?
I mean, I can try, but I don't think that a piss drawer is good. I think it's going to cause worse things than ringworm. I think you're going to get black mold. I think you're going to, your life is going to be centered around smelling like piss. Like, not just anything, just piss.
I know this isn't a take that you personally can agree with. It's fine.
Okay.
In the real world, lawyers, they gotta say shit they don't believe all the time. Do you want Twist to have death penalty? You want them to die?
No.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Ghosty's literally gonna kill him. I believe in you. Got this, okay? Start over from the top.
So you want to smell like piss. Piss is a natural thing to keep insects off of you. Piss is a thing that's going to make it so your life is a lot easier because you don't have to deal with little tiny pests going around you. Smelling a piss. You should have that piss drawer so you can protect yourself from women and other natural predators. You need to smell like piss constantly. And if you don't, you're gonna put yourself at a severe disadvantage evolutionarily. It's great for gardening, contraceptives. You will not be having intercourse, most likely. I'm all for the piss drawer. That is my take.
Then we'll move to the prosecution. Ghosty, you may take the stand.
Today I stand before you to defend a radical, controversial, and frankly, a very courageous position that Grimmi's in. However, I have to disagree. You should not have a piss drawer. Grimmi, who is my opponent, tell you that a piss drawer is convenient. Convenience is not always by virtue, and sometimes is downright sinful. Humanity has already invented a device called the une toilette, if you're French. It is there for you to flush your pee-pee wiener stuff straight down. A piss drawer is also a terrible investment. Imagine trying to explain that to your mom who comes in for a visiting meeting. She's over there, she's trying to tidy your bed, she's trying to make sure her little kiddo over there is taken care of. She opens a drawer and it's full of piss. Not only that, it creates mold and dissatisfaction sexually.
I have one thing to say to this. One thing that I may make things clear for everyone. Can you deny that having a piss drawer would make someone a better VTuber?
Objection! You can be a different type of loser to be a VTuber. You don't have to be a piss tuber. You can be all sorts of different types of loser in order to become a VTuber. Loserness comes from within. It comes from all sorts of aspects.
I didn't ask whether or not you could have other facets of your personality that would make you interesting as a VTuber, but would not the piss tuber?
Objection! VTubers aren't interesting. They're losers, all of us.
Objection! That only supports more piss.
No, objection! You don't need piss to be a loser. Objection! You have to be a loser by yourself first and core. You have to have that inner loser.
Objection! Piss will always help you be a bigger loser. Thus inviting
Objection!
more and more people
It is
to
not
see you.
interesting to have a piss jar.
Objection! I would be immediately more interested in what's going on with that person and what's wrong with them should they have a piss drawer. Can you deny
Objection!
that? Objection! There's gotta be
Objection!
one objection! Okay, I didn't want to say it, but like, you know, Mari's like, she's very strong. Like, I don't know, like, I just feel like, you know, like, but yeah, like,
It's like the icy striking
Jury, we are gonna go ahead and move to a vote then.
Anyone who puts a 1 is maidenless, and I'm wishing ringworm upon you.
accept your true self. The piss might actually help with the ringworm. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna try it.
This take is guilty, which means, Ghosty, you get to decide the punishment for 11 Twist.
Oh my god, that's my mod.
Yeah, it is.
I keep my mods in very strict things. They get 1 cup of water per week, and they get half a Hostess Twinkie every other week.
That's a
I'm
lot
good
of
to them, I know.
That's
Yeah.
more than I
I'm
give
good
my
to them.
mod, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you. Ghosty, you're going to be playing the defense for this one. Are you ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
That's the spirit. I love that. I keep saying that as a pun, and I'm hoping someone is like, that's funny. So the
Sorry.
take says 2D people are hotter than 3D people. You can go right ahead with the defense. on this one.
Absolutely!
Go
Name
ahead.
one 3D baddie besides Shrek that's better than 2D. Name one! I'm waiting.
Like Shrek.
Shrek is still 2D, but like he's got like that 3D animation shit. Name one that is better. Name one 3D baddie that is better than fucking any of those people. Rumpelstiltskin, bro, when he's like curling his toes in that 4th movie.
Objection.
Yes.
I'm scared. I'm just
what?
scared. Why are you looking at Rumpelstiltskin's toes?
I'm sorry, he really got me in Shrek 4. I really thought he was cute.
He's like the devil. He's just the devil. He looks like the devil. I'll let
I
you
was
continue,
really
but I'm...
into him. I like the way his teeth look.
Why?
That's because
Okay.
I don't like people with full straight teeth. It shows that the government's got to you, you know?
I would argue that, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't.
3D people have textures that are strange and weird. If we're talking about actual VTuber models, I want to make a stance right here. If you have a 3D model, there are 3 things I want you to know. 1, I'm jealous of you. 2, I think you're a bitch for it. And 3, I'm hotter than you because I'm 2D and flat. Not flat chested, not like IRL, but my VTuber avatar, she's got something. I hate you low key because I wish I had a 3D model so I could pick my nose on stream properly. But unfortunately, I can't. If we're just looking at a piece of paper, I'm hotter by far. But if we're looking at a 3D model and you're able to start doing a sexy little dance that I can't do, I can only do my steppies. Like, I don't know what to do.
Okay.
I think Ghosty started with the defense and then started arguing against 3D VTuber models are really cool. Ghosty should get one.
Mario, you're 3D. Technically, you're moving a lot more fluid than I do.
Don't attack Mari for being 3D.
Mario, you're 3D. Answer
Oh,
me
no.
right now.
now.
Do I look like I made in third dimension? I'm cell-shaded, motherfucker. Of course I'm 2D.
Okay, she's 2D. She's 2D. Okay, I was literally about to lose it. I won't lie though. When I look at Froggy's model, I wanna start like uppercutting right away because like she can pick her nose on stream, but you know who can't pick their nose on stream visibly? I can't. 2D.
Yes.
It's hot. It's really hot. 3D is hot if you move the right way.
Let's move to the prosecution then.
I assumed it was about like 2D women versus 3D women, like real women, like women that walk around outside, but
That's a 4D woman.
okay, fine. So when it comes to VTuber models, I think that we get a lot more when we see their 3D debuts. We get to see them in action, we get to see how they walk, and we get to see how they turn and go like, oh, hello there. Also, Your Honor, I do want to point out that Ghosty showed up possibly high or drunk to the court.
I'm
and
not!
also
I'm literally so stone sober right now. It's no
Just-
I'm not even
just
kidding.
eating pig skins the entire time as she presents her arguments in a court of law.
Sorry, I'll
Just
shut up.
crunching. No, I like the crunching.
No, it's beautiful. It adds like a little ambience.
I'm not drunk or high right now. I wanna
If you did show up drunk or
Okay.
high, you would not be the first. I think the majority of lawyers do come here with some form of inebriation. This take it's actually neck and neck. But I am going to rule that it is not guilty, which means Ghosty, your client is free to go.
Yay!
Grimmi, you're gonna be back on the defense.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Cis-het people should take a mandatory gaycation every Pride Month to prove that they're allies.
As many of you may or may not know, and need to be, I guess, talked to about this, there is something that many heterosexual men practice in. It is called the gaycation. They leave their families behind, and they are able to fornicate with as many men as they'd like to. I suppose if, like, it's a straight lady, she could go and, like, fornicate with as many, like, gals as she wants to. But there's the thing. What stays on gaycation, like, it's just, you get to bang it out. You get to bang it out, and then you go home. I think that this is a freeing thing if you would like to go and bang a bunch of people at once. Should you be demanded to go on gaycation, I think it's time we give back to society. I think it's time we give back to gay men and women. You get to do your part. It's like enlisting in the army, but different. But gay. But actually slightly less gay based on what I've heard now that I think about it.
Who's paying for this gaycation? Because to prove you're an ally and you have to spend money in this kind of economy is crazy. I should never have to spend money for any person. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if any of that. I'm not paying for anybody else's sexuality.
Objection.
So one thing's for sure.
Objection.
What? Objection to your objection. Objection to your objection.
Objection.
Who is paying Grimmi?
You can stay in the nearby area. You can stay in the nearby area. You don't need to go on vacation to like Hawaii. It could be,
You
it
think
could be
the
in your town.
Marriott is charged $129 a month, Grimmi? I'm not a month a day.
You don't need to pay for it. The guy that you're banging's gonna be paying for it.
Oh, so it's up to me to find a sugar daddy,
Sugar
and
mother.
then they'll take me on a sugar mama.
I understand it might be June. I had no time to let my employer know that I need these days off, let alone zero time to prepare for any finances that come my way. So I have to be absolutely sure that this vacation is being paid for and my vacation time is off before I am absolutely thrilled to go on this gaycation.
I kind of assumed that gaycation would be like everyone's banging in the ballroom with provided hors d'oeuvres.
What's an hors d'oeuvre?
It's like an appetizer, but for richer people that say hors d'oeuvres. Like it's like French or something. Like it's like
I like
watery.
French fry. I need French fry.
This take is not guilty, which means Unisaur is free to go.
Let's go on gaycation, get a piss drawer.
We are going to move on to the next take, which Ghosty, you will be defending. Nobody shot JFK. His head just did that.
That's
Go
true.
ahead.
Ghosty wins. Yeah, Ghosty wins. I can't
That's
argue
true.
with this. Yeah. Ghosty wins, Ghosty wins, Ghosty wins.
Wait.
Yep, okay. Yep, she wins, okay.
Wait, do you you
I'm
both
not
just-
touching that.
Yep. That's just true.
I've already gotten a warning from the government. I'm not touching that. I don't want to be the next JFK.
Do we even need to turn to the jury? I don't think we even fought over this one. I think
This one's history.
Yeah, mistrial, and
This is mistrial.
mistrial.
JK, nobody shot JFK. Nobody ever would. That's just ridiculous.
Thank you both so much for joining in on stream today. Do you guys have any calls to action for chat?
Everyone adopt a cat, please.
Or
Adopt
Please
Grimmy's
adopt-
cat. Grimmy's
Please
got
adopt
40
all the
cats.
cats. Please adopt them, and please adopt your local beta fishes that need your help.
Please
And
adopt
also take
beta
care of
fishes.
yourself.